Hello and welcome to my unboxing and first look at the Orcs Cult of Speed Battleforce set from Games Workshop. This came out 12 months ago and I did do an unboxing, but in light of all of these new Battleforces that Games Workshop have produced for this year, I thought I'd unbox this one because the new Orc release has just passed. We had the codex, we had some scenery, and we had 6 new buggies. Video reviews of those will be up as soon as I possibly can. There's been a lot of releases and I'm trying to catch up. So like all Battleforces, this one was £100. I don't know whether you can still get it. You certainly can't get it on Games Workshop's website anymore. I just wanted to compare this to the other Battleforces, in that the other Battleforces that they've just released offer immense savings. I think I worked out that the worst Battleforce set still saved you £50, which is £6.50 more than this one saved you. All of these models in here, if you were to buy them separately, would cost you £143.50. So you're still saving £43.50, but of course that's half of what you're saving in the new Imperial Fist Primaris box set. So I wanted to highlight the savings there from this year compared to last year, in that this year all those Battleforces you're saving a lot more. I'll go through the miniatures. So you get one big mech with shock attack gun. Now that's a £22.50 miniature. It's almost as much as Gazgul. Finely detailed plastic miniature. I'm pleased that they made it in plastic. It did come, or you still can get the miniature separately in its own box as well. You get a truck, which is £22.50, which is out of stock online. You get a battle wagon, I think that's out of stock online. You get 3 warbikers or warbiker mob for £24. The battle wagon itself is the big cost in this at £41. You get 5 looters, which is £15.50, and then you get 10 orc boys with a knob. Now at the time I still thought this was value, but compared to the new Battleforces, it's not that good. If Games Workshop were to release a new Battleforce, because I think last year they released an Imperial Guard one or Astra Militarum, a Genestealer Cult one, which was very good, and this one. If Games Workshop were to release a new Orcs Battleforce, I wouldn't have it as Cult of Speed, although you can put your Orc boys and your looters and your truck and your wagon. I would have something like Mordaka or Stomper Mob or something like that, and I would have, you know, maybe 3 killer cans, a Death Dread and a Gorkanaut, or a Gorkanaut, 3 killer cans and some Mega Armor knobs. Something armor based rather than trying to fit them into speed, but definitely try and fit in a Gorkanaut or Morkanaut, because they're like £60 models. And the Eldar Battleforce, that now comes with Wraith Knight, which is a £70 model, but it does look odd next to a load of cheap models, except for like the Wind Riders. Whereas the Killer Cans are still fantastic kit, so is the Death Dread and the Mega Armored knobs, and putting a Gorkanaut in there would just be brilliant. So I hope Games Workshop are listening, because that's what I would want to see as an Orc player in the new Battleforce. So let's unbox this. This is basically what you're going to get in your new Battleforces. You'll get a picture of all of the models, the units broken down. It says here this is what you get. So the big mech, looters, the boss knob, 10 boys, warbikers, truck and a battle wagon. We'll just open this up, and then it gives you a taster of what to expect come kind of Christmas Day, if you've ordered one of these Battleforces, or maybe you've just ordered one for next weekend and you treated yourself, and you're just eagerly awaiting you know, a box of miniatures at a cheaper price. So these are your warbiker bases. I'm not quite sure which bases these are for. Maybe that's for the big mech. You've got your normal Orc boy bases. Speaking of which, this sprue here is your Orc boys, and so is this, and that is your Orc boys, just in those 2 sprues. Quite an old sprue. It is 2007. So a very old sprue, 11 years old now for the Orc Boys set. Definitely needs upgrading. The new Aurochs that came out a couple of years ago look fantastic. You've got part of a looter sprue here. This is in 2007 as well. More looter sprues. Look at the gaps in all these. You could fit all your looters and the weapons on 2 sprues probably nowadays, but you've got the big guns for the orcs, and then you've got the burners as well, and then you've got the big mech with a shock attack gun. This came out in 2013. A lovely miniature, but yeah, normally this comes in a box of its own. Then you've got the Warbiker mob, which recently came out in the Speed Freaks set. It's the same set as that. It just consists of 3 sprues, look, and that is the Warbiker mob. Cool that you get a little Gretchen. The Warbiker mob is £24. The new buggies are £27.50, so that's 55. That's £79, and I think the set is 75. I think. You are still saving with the Speed Freaks box game, and you're getting a game with it as well with dice and stuff. Personally, I'm waiting for those buggies to come out. I think they're really cool looking buggies, and I'll have to pick them up when they release them individually. Oh, there's another base for a Warbiker mob, and here you've got your truck. I think that's this one here, these on the bottom. So that's your truck and also your battle wagon with the wheels for the truck. So I think they go together, and these 3 go together. Sorry, these 4 go together. So that's your battle wagon and your truck, £41 and £22.50 respectively. You also get all of your instructions. Your new Battleforce sets, like your Primaris ones, are going to have wonderful CAD instruction books, full colour, and they'll come with all the rules, I would have thought. These don't come with the rules, it sucks, but there we go. This is kind of like a look back at the rules from well over 10 years ago. That's probably the newest set of rules for the big mech, and that was from 5 years ago. So there you go, it just goes to show you how things have moved on, and you also get a transfer sheet as well. And that's pretty much what to expect in a Battleforce if you're going to get one leading up to Christmas. I hope you've enjoyed this video, I hope you found it useful. Apologies that it's a repeat video in a way, but I thought as the Battleforces are coming out, I'd make this video and there'd be a few things that you'd get from it, especially for all you new hobbyists out there. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. Gork and Mork protects.